What's up guys, and welcome back to another vlog. I hope you guys are having a great day today. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe, like and comment down below. If life is not great, tell me to make it better, because that's what we are about. You guys will be seeing this on Monday, but for me it's currently Thursday. I have to get a couple things done. I need an alignment. I have yet to do that, and a couple other things we're going to be handling today. So without further ado, tune in. Okay, so honestly, I'm not going to cap that I don't know where I'm at with the vlogs. However, I was on these old wheels. These have taken a beating, but I may or may not be going back on these. I don't know. And Dunkin' Donuts coffee, it's alright. But my main concern for today is Chelsea. I'm going to try to get her in alignment. As you guys know, I still have to go through the back door. I told you guys about that situation. My goal is to get an alignment today from Honda themselves. I need an alignment pretty bad. Pretty bad. So what I'm doing now is getting the car ready to go to alignment. Right now, shut it. I'm sitting at 195,600 miles. That's crazy. If you had to ask me, I think that's pretty wild. The other day, I hit something, and whatever it did, it threw the car way off, and it threw the electrical off, and I have been battling that for the past couple of days. And also the canards, I had to do a ghetto mod on this one. The bolt went missing on this one. This one is fine. This one, yeah, this one's missing a screw back here. And now there's spiders on it. So what I'm going to do now, is I want to go ahead and remove them. However, I don't really feel like doing that today. I'm probably going to find like another trick or a ghetto mod. I don't have enough screws left to do it. So what I really want to do is just take it off, but I don't have time for that today. I'm going to do that another day and just take the canards off. But right now, what I do need to do is, if you guys look under here, you guys could see the harness. The harness for the fog lights are torn apart, and that makes them completely useless. So what we're going to do is just remove that. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that, stop talking, remove that real quick. And also I'm going to go ahead and jack this side of the car up to see, and take the wheel off to see where exactly I messed up. And if not today, tomorrow I will get an alignment. And yeah, and more news about Chelsea also.
Chelsea Beat.
So got the wheel off. Got the bumper off, and it's worse than I thought. Um, it's worse than I thought. It's not just something that I could just take out. Um, this connector piece came out. This came undone. Uh, this is all ruined. Uh, this is from the clips. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad under here. Actually, the flex pipe is doing really good, so I'm really happy about that. But again, I have the bumper out to see if I can do something about the harness, and it's worse than I had originally thought. So I had to tackle that a different way. Also, I have the wheel off because doing like 70, doing 70 is something like it vibrates really bad. It vibrates really bad, and it's on this side of the car, and it's really bad, and I'm not sure why. The rotors seem to be fine. They don't have any grooves in them, which is really good. The pads, I think the pads could stand to be changed. I have a good amount of padding back there. I mean, I do a whole lot of hard stops, so eventually I will be doing a pad change. But I couldn't imagine why it's vibrating so much. Probably because of this. I don't know. I don't know. However, I will be upgrading these anyway. I will be upgrading these even with Chelsea's pending thing going on, where her fate is pending right now. But this is what we're looking like. I have an oil leak, so I'll be taking to my guy, see if he can check it out for me. But I can't, and I don't want to turn the wheel. That would suck. Let's check the other wheel out though. Yeah, I just got these tires and they're already worn out. Yeah, I already got these tires and they're already worn out. What the hell? Hopefully I get that alignment. But yeah. I do a whole lot of hard driving, so this definitely has seen better days. So I don't know why. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why it's vibrating so hard at 70. I don't see anything that can. I don't see anything as a red flag besides the bushing right there. But again, I'll be upgrading that. But I don't think something like that will cause the car to vibrate like that. I mean, maybe, who knows? But as far as the bumper goes, I'm going to go ahead. What I'm going to end up doing, most likely, is just zip tying. Like, I have to take the harness out anyway. I'm going to end up taking the harness out, and it's a very long piece. And the only reason why I don't want to do it right now is because of the the connectors right here. That's the ground that I've been dealing problems with. If you guys saw the video, you guys would have saw that I had snapped this one, so we had to relocate it here. And I've been having problems with that recently. But that's probably the only problem. Anything. Oh, also got a piece of that stuff stuck back there. I still need to replace the fuel regulator. I still don't know where that is. Again, I'll have my friend do it. I'll have my guy do it because he knows a lot more about cars than I do. Has a lot of experience, so I trust that he can figure this thing out and slowly but surely get this car back to its former glory. Yeah, that's what we're looking like. So I don't want to do this, but I may have to. I'm gonna do it in another video. Just go over to the car. I'm gonna remove the harness in the next video. The next video, I want to remove the harness, change spark plugs and wires. So I was doing an overview today. What I'm gonna do, sorry for the wind noise. What I'm gonna end up doing, take the scissors, and cut them, and cut the harness. Again, I don't need it anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out so it's not in the way or dragging on the ground. That's also a red flag. This shouldn't cause my car to go into electrical frenzy, considering that there's no power going into it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it, and that will not be in the way. And also need to replace this still. And if I could say any better, I doubt that's fuel regulator, but it looks like it though. It looks exactly like what I got. It's really freaking small, but yeah, got a lot of work to do. So I'm gonna go ahead, cut this, remove the bulbs out of these, and throw the car back together. Take this car to Honda, see if they can get me an alignment, and yeah, just go from there.
Chucky B.
Okay, so you remember when I said the car was vibrating at 70 miles per hour? I think I may have found why. And it's time, and all it means, I need new coilovers. Yeah, your boy's gonna need new coilovers. So you guys see as I load the car, right? So when I was looking at the car, so I can set up the next shot, I noticed something just a little off about my coilovers. Do you see the problem here? This is not supposed to be this high. This was like right up. This was like right up here when I lowered the car. Look over here. It's supposed to be like this. But you come over here, and it's like this. That is not good at all. So I'm gonna try to hammer that back down. But I need new. I need new coilovers, and that is not good at all. So at least I know why. Um, I know why I'm having the vibration issues because I definitely need new coilovers. Um, I knew me and Maxton discussed that we discussed that that running these coilovers, it's like, it's a cheap way out. It's eBay. However, we both decided that with our course we were only going to run it for 1 year, and it's been less than a year for me. And like I said, I hit something, and I guess it caused that to come up, and I just now seeing that, and uh, that's not good. So I got my Mario mallet, and I'm going to try to hammer it down. Uh, Because it should look something like that. You see how the first bushing is in there? I have to do the same here, so I have a little bit more hammering to do. So I'm gonna push you guys on. Alright, so I have it hammered down. I don't know if you guys can see that so pretty well. There it goes. I got it hammered down. I'm gonna compare it to the other side. I think I should hammer just a little bit more, but because you guys, there's like a groove like right down there. I don't think you guys would be able to see that. However, I want to be able to get it as close as it possibly be, so it won't pop out again. So I'm gonna hammer at this for another couple of minutes or seconds, however long it takes, and hopefully this will solve my issue for the time being. But it's definitely time to get some new coilovers, and I'm already in the market for some coilovers. But yeah, it kind of interferes with the whole Chelsea's fate. So, alright, so I got it hammered down to the best of my ability, and there's nothing else I can do about it. However, I do have to be very, very careful with the way I'm driving, and the roads that I have to drive on aren't as forgiving as you may think it is. Some of the roads are bumpy, especially where I go, like towards work and whatnot. Because if you come over here, you see like the dust. You see the dust piled up from the bushing, and then when you come over here to the left side, you don't see that at all. Like there's no corrosion, no anything. That was fine. However, like I said, I guess when I hit whatever I hit coming home, whatever I hit coming home, it must have hit the bottom of the shock. It must have hit the bottom of the shock and caused that to pop out. So I hammered that back in. I do not know if it's going to work, so I'm about to go for a test drive right now. Fingers crossed that the shaking stops, because that is like not safe at all, as I over here fighting insects. But it's not safe at all. So coilovers, along with all the other crap I have to fix, that definitely shot its way up the list, because I did not expect to get coilovers so soon. Oh well, I need to go lower anyway. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead clean up my work area and go for a test drive. I do not have time to look at the alignment today, as I had hoped. Also, I need to replace this belt. This belt looks like it's about to go out. Belts are ripping out here. It just doesn't sound good. So, oh, my earphones. It just doesn't sound good. So that's the game plan. And alright, going for a test drive. But there's one thing I want to address. There's one thing I really want to address, because I know in the future there's going to be people who will look down on me, and if I did them wrong, or if I acted out of character towards them, I already know they're going to come back at me. Honestly, I could care less. I'm just going to go ahead and flat out say that. I don't actually give a fuck. Because one, you could talk down on me, but at least I put the effort towards something that I am 100% passionate about, and nothing is going to prevent me, or nothing is going to waver me from that. Period. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this shit, and I'm not going to sacrifice my passion because people want to look down on me. It's just going to make me want it that much more, and that's honest shit. Like, it's just gonna make me want it that much more. Also, if I act out of character, it's because I don't usually act out of character. It's only because the situation called for it. And if I was put in a situation, the situation called for me to act out of character and put my foot down. And when I put my foot down, and I told myself countless amount of times, that if I did that, I would be seen as an asshole or a jerk. And honestly, if it gets me out of this situation where I don't have to deal with it anymore, then I don't mind wearing that title, because as it says in Big Sean's single again, if I am alone, I am second to no one else. So that's some real shit. So I just wanted to put that out there, because honestly, it's just been a situation that I've been in for the past couple of weeks, and it honestly sucks. However, it is what it is. Time moves forward, and I have the grind to do. And if this car stays with me, alright, so it's the next day. Sorry for the wind noise, but I got the canards all tightened down. I managed to find some zip ties that were small enough to fit in a hole, so now this is all secure. Got all the canards secure, zip tied up, and yeah, looks way better now. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so right now I'm about to head out and do errand. Run out to do 2 errands. I have time for 2 errands. I do want to say, first of all, that when I came out to my car, and you guys know where it is now. Excuse me, you guys know where it is now. And it's like it's like reading a book by its cover. The car looks good, but it doesn't run well. Um, but seeing how it is now, from when I first got it, it's like when I first walked out, it's like a flood of flashbacks came in, and I saw how this car has progressed, and how you guys really love Chelsea and whatnot. And it's awesome that you guys love her so much. And I understand from my parents' from another standpoint that this car has a lot of mechanical issues, and that would force somebody to sell it. However, it is a Honda, and its car is almost near 200,000 miles, um, which is when problems usually start to arise, and that's when problems start to come up more often because the car is getting older and it's almost time for a tune-up. And that completely makes sense. And I'm keeping my mind open about this. However, I really want to keep this car because I know you guys want to see it. I really want to keep it. I am like determined to have Chelsea meet her new sister next year because I'm working really hard to get something next year, and I really want to reach that goal. I'm trying to reach that goal by setting some small ones and getting her fixed at the same time, and reaching them with success. And I may be I might start looking into getting another job to help speed up the process, but only time will know. But I did go for the test drive, and the vibrating went down less. It's way less now than what it was, which is really good, really good. Only thing now is that I have a blown strut. The only thing is I just have a blown strut, and I will need new coilovers. So that's what it would look like for that situation. And the harness is cut for the fog lights. I'll be taking that out of the car. And yeah, just a lot of things going on, guys. I'm gonna run my errands, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give a like, thumbs up, comment, subscribe down below. If life is not great, to make it better, and I will see you guys in the next video.